What up? How's it going, King Cheese? I didn't realize that the song was just repeating endlessly. Alright, so as shown in the title, we're gonna be trying to date Joseph, just because I want to get him out of the way at this rate. Because why not? How am I? I woke up. So I'm gonna hit new game here. We're not gonna go do the prologue or day one, just because like we've already seen it.
Ugh.
What do I look like?
Build that dad.
All right, we need to look amazing for Joseph. Perfect. Perfect. I need to have bright pink hair. Cool, 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 cool. Big nose. On eyes, obviously have to be yellow. Perfect. Sweet. Blue lips. Nah, this lip's perfect. Brows. Have to match the Kim's gonna match drapes. There you go. Piercings. I don't think we need one. And clothing. Perfect. I think we look amazing. Gotta be that.
Name that dad.
Your name is gonna be...
Be that dad.
Cotton Kintop. Let's reference the Carrot Top. Why not? Alright, so yeah, we need to skip through the prologue. And the game closed. Okay, let's try that again. Game's like, nope. Nope, I'm sorry. That's just too crazy. Actually, what happens if I go to the epilogue here? Alright, let's try this again. We just want to skip through the first part, because we've already... So yeah, we gotta skip through this. Pooped his pants during the sleepover. Why not? That was the day you were born. Hooray! Chilling in here. 2-car garage. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna skip this because we've already done this. I need coffee ASAP. Walk inside, and there's Matt. Giant wood. Good. What up? Banana bread knuckles. I don't know how I'm choosing all the correct options. Get some fresh air. Hello. I like your necktie, dog. And put your wisdom. New technique. We got eggplants. Oh yeah, we have to do this. We got the grade card. We carry that grade card everywhere. But yeah, like we've already streamed the prologue way back when, so we don't need to go through the prologue again and again and again. Child art. I mean, true. It's extra powerful. Oh no. Brag. Brag. Dude, we might actually win this. We lost this last time. We win! Hooray! We're gonna go take a nap. Her coat's really nice though. And we run into Craig, even though we've already dated and banged Craig before. We've already done it. So we don't need to do it again. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta watch the game. Yeah, you know, the Dead by Daylight game. And there's Joseph. And Joseph's the one we're gonna be trying to date. Just because I want to get him out of the way. This doesn't look familiar. I think we didn't do this last time. Alright, lay it on smooth. Oh shit. Let's reload. I know exactly what I accidentally just did. Nope, we're not doing that yet. We're not doing that yet. That was the wrong thing. I'm just gonna go through... So this first time, I'm just gonna go through the same options that we chose before, is what's going on, by the way. Well, kind of. From what I vaguely remember. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Because I was about to do something that we were not going to do just yet. We got cookies. Dad needs some sleep. Sleep is amazing. We've already, like, we've already hung out with Craig, so we're just gonna keep going to sleep. Into school. There's that guy. Good old Ray Navarez Jr. has that guy. Go to the mall food court. We arrive at the mall. We're gonna go into Hot Topic like area, from what I recall. We're perusing the band t-shirts. This guy, Damien. I know that's Adori's favorite. Once we get to Dad Book, then things are gonna... We're gonna do that. So yeah, this should be the last part of the prologue. Because we got Joseph, we got the creepy kids, we got his wife Mary, we got Robert, who we almost just slept with. There's all the dads. All the dads were like, whoa. Hi Joseph, hi Damien. Joseph, we're gonna take you from your wife. Cool. Robert and Brian. Everybody's here. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. We've already hung out with Craig. So we're just gonna ignore pretty much everything. There's a flower crown on his head. We'll probably date Matt or Hugo next, after Joseph. Everyone's going, hi, wow. Hey, hold on. Keep me posted, don't make any bad choices. See how long I can sleep for. I have a right to be concerned. Sorry for freaking out on you. We're gonna do the world's okayest dad when we do Robert's route. All right, dad book. All right, on Friday nights we're gonna polish and sort my coin collection. If I had one thing to take with you on a desert island, I would a boat, obviously. What are my turn-ons? A royal manicured lawn. What did you want to be when you grew up? The pro gay skater who's also an astronaut. Favorite movie genre? Sean Connery's entire filmography. What is my ideal date? Being emotionally vulnerable. But you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan. I spend a lot of time thinking about lawnmower modifications. Go get him, Dad. We're gonna be friends.
You got dads.
We got dads. Hooray! Dad Manda. Cool. Save. Okay. Joseph. That's who we're going to be going out with. So, voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our four amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. With the community in a fun mixer, 6-string, loving wife. Ship captain, feel good movies, lovely night done in town with my wife. So we're about to like ruin his marriage by trying to date him. This will be perfect. Message. What up, Mo? How's it going? His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y, a little smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Yeah. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, are you doing okay there, kiddo? Oh, of course, I'm fine. I just started thinking about how there are a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, space is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't exist. I understand the Femini paradox, but to completely write off aliens, that's so much stuff that we don't know about. I'll be okay. I'm glad. But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope they'll one day be my friends. Remember how you... Yeah, but whose fault was it when I watched Fire in the Sky when I was 5? Amanda, you stole that VHS from a closet, locked yourself in your room to watch it. I honestly forgot about that part of the story. Wow, I really brought up all those years of anxiety over being abducted by aliens on myself, huh? Pat Amanda on the back. Now you want your new best friend to be an alien. Look at the personal progress. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with the priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream social? Khakis? Khakis! First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out as soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that just a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What do you say? Hi, Cotton Can. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. Oh, that wasn't so bad. He used a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Cotton Can. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, I'm blinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Rail to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Cotton Can. What if they hang up a bunch of crosses? I was gonna say corpses. So what if they hang up a bunch of corpses in their house? Totally not weird. What if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Cotton Can? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. Oh, never mind. That was the wrong voice to give this kid. What's his name? Hey. Hey, Christian? It's Chris. Chris, right. Hi again. It's, I'm a Cotton Can. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, please don't say it. Jesus! Chris blinks slowly. Maybe didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in the front of the open doorway. Boom. This is a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. Cotton Can, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? What kind of voice should I give him? I don't remember the voices I gave people last time. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? Is that right? Speaking of baking, holy crap. Mo, king cheese is about to be baked. If you catch my drift. Crazy. Crazy. 420. I think that voice works. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I'm not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hey.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Oh.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside.
Yeah.
Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I tried to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. I'm not gonna do a voice for myself. That look fucking great. My hair matches this shirt. We're perfect. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to Cotton Can. Hello, Father. Hello, Cotton Can. Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Hey, Neko, how's it going? How's Smite? Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys going to help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay, what do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
Oh.
Damn. Christian and Christy run out of the room giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Cotton Can? Nope. You should try it. Both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good, Christy. No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Smite was okay? Gotcha. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of the fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. Does he have 4? I thought he only has 3. I take a seat on a surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Well, examine the coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. Looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Huh, sex. Bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what it looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure, unless this is a merry thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of older man's novels. Judging by the wine stains, this must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Holy crap. Can we bone Mary? I'm more interested in boning Mary, but that's besides the point. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to clean it up. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. Tag says C plus C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed around the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go to the kitchen and see what's up. I'm doing good. Mary's great. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon in the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet you might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her. But that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders. Spoon duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it at Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Cotton Can the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I am no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest-looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast, I am defeated! You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste in the bounty batter. The magic... Oh man, this is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait, don't you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle pony. Sparkle pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now. You want to play with Sparkle pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph could even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Go ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on the linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-slide. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. And I had a feeling that Christy had something to do with it. When's the last time I've had brownies? I know I've never eaten brownies made by anybody else except purchased. Mainly because a lot of the people I used to hang out with and friends with, all made wheat brownies. Like, all of them made wheat brownies. I knew it all the time. They would take one and be like, that's good. That's good shit. I was like, okay, I kind of get a feeling. And then they would do high people stuff. So I never ate any of theirs. Also, I look rather dapper today. Listen, we're going on a date today, so I have to look dapper, right? Not really, but still. You know anyone who bakes with weed? Yeah, I've known a few people. Brownies are better than cake. True. I'm not much of a sweets person. Mo! What? Something tells me I need to go buy brownies today. Fuck it, that's what I'm gonna do later. Anyway. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so it'll probably be fine. Probably.
Nice.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Cotton Can, you baked a cake from a box before once. How hard can this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the thing in according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to do. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Yeah.
Sweet, we did good. I'll make you eat those words. Sorry, Sonic Adventure 2. Woo! Wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Cotton Can, way to use those dad skills, but you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph, all we have to do is bring these to the bake sale in Viola, and duty done. Ahem. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for that pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position, and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that, Cotton Can. Joseph quickly composes himself. All right, she can't be far. You take the delta position to watch our 6. Do you even know what that means? Wink. Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Sounds about right. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls me back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you up by the car.
Yeah.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find a fold-out tables and Pop-Tart tents. Pop-Tart tents? Man, I'm hungry, apparently. And pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count the city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. Listen, they're tents made out of Pop-Tarts. I am hungry, okay? I was gonna have cereal before this, and I really wanted to stream, so I chose streaming, and I'll have cereal later. Or pizza. Or brownies. Maybe all 3. I'm not healthy. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Chrissy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs, eats a brownie. This is supposed to be a bake sale and he's eating his own brownies? Come on. Listen, I've done my fair share of like lemonade stands, bake sales before. I actually have. Fun fact, student council and all that. Never, not once, have we eaten our own brownies. We actually also did a car wash before. We washed 2 cars and they were both our own because we happened to pick the one spot where no one can see where the cars were. Looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this is my first time to the rodeo, the bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? I reach for another brownie to stress to eat my worries away. Joseph smacks my hand before I can grab it. Focus, Cotton Can. I did it. Sorry. Oh yeah. We have 5. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita. Good to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner of the proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe do you use for these brownies? Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There'll never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. All right, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings in the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Can! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies. So I'll put you down for 10. Ha, better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for a youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. What is wrong with this town? What up, Sparks? Yes, we're going to be having a youth ministry night, and we're going to be as proper as we possibly can be. Cars. Really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. Okay. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. Is that Damien's kid? I think that's Damien's kid. I would have gone for young man in the sea, but I can expect that. Speaking in the ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on the beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on the hammock. You know, basically live out to the Jimmy Buffett song. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. Sure. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend, one day we'll be on the island time. Make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig, we fucked. Yeah. He's going to be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. Hey kids! I fucked your dad! Sex. Anyway. Sorry, what? Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey bros! Hi Uncle Joseph! Hi Amanda's dad! Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Hey Craig, remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix and then watch them cry after eating it? Huh, I'd feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Hell yeah. What's battle? How many has he voiced, Mo? How many has he voiced? Yeah. Even River? I'll eat hers. You got yourself a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Buxed mixed, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Look at how cute she is. Sorry. I mean, we all know my, you know. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling the hotcakes, which is actually, they were just brownies. Cute. And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing over here? I was just hoping to introduce Cotton Can to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Cotton Can? Mary? Like, the kid answered the question. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Huh. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. May turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. Hand over the cash you made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Damn! Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. She really likes pushing her buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Well, that's why we're about to date you, buddy. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into her car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I drop Joseph off in the front of my house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. It looks like I checked you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hang out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You've earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye. Joseph walks up to his house. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. I force the brownie down my gullet. We want the brownie now. Knowing full well that this may be my undoing, I will feel this later. And is doing further. Hey child, I'm required to be logged. Care for? How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How's the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Well there. Any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... Sorry, kiddo. No dice. I feel immediate shame for scarfing that last brownie. Actually, I don't know if it's shame or just nausea from all the brownie, but it could be both. Ah, that's okay. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange Country? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. I'm sorry!
Yeah, I mean, you look great. That was fun.
Cool. I'm skipping through this because once again we've already seen this. Like, we're only doing the Joseph dates and such.
You've got dads.
Guys, we got dads! Ken, what are your feelings on poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly knowing her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take a shot at it. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, I've been playing weekly poker games. I figured I should send invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Let's go. Lose that money. Listen, I can't help it. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. Aw, shit, dude. We're playing poker. I love poker. Pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Cotton Ken, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person with good at poker. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my thing. I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. We're missing Hugo, aren't we? We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everyone's style, like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey, Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. No, wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's style? Everything, literally everything. The man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to use in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah. What are you a drug dealer now? Yeah. What do you need? Horse, speed? Tijuana Johnnies? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer that's maybe 72 hours in a favor called, maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really, I think I'm good. Right, but still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet. This is the backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone remembers their sympathies. We've all been there. I've dropped my phone in the toilet before. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. If I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round, you could always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Who's his 4th kid? Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she made me change its diapers. So I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. Oh, there's another baby. Gotcha. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Damn. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her, she was trying to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and start crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of, wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there already is. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. That actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see now. Pierce the Kale chips.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out in San Diego. I know who Pierce the Veil is. I listen to Pierce the Veil all the time, actually. Is that something I should admit to? Like, I really, really do enjoy listening to Pierce the Veil. And Sleeping with Sirens. And All Time Low. Reason the writing is a good game. It's a good game. But as soon as I saw Pierce the Kale, I was like, that's a Pierce the Veil reference. And then they pointed out, you look like that kind of person. It's the hair, isn't it, Mo? It's the hair, isn't it? And, you know, the tattoo. If I can... No, probably the tattoo as well, maybe. I still gotta get a sleeve once I have money again. It's totally the hair. Like, if I actually shaved, I'd probably more so look like it, right? Not gonna lie, I was actually thinking about shaving this morning. Confuse everybody in chat. Everyone's like, what the fuck? So, excuse me. Oh, look at Matt, confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. Dude, I love Pierce the Veil, shush. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm totally in with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken up to tidy up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. Ooh, that sounds nice, Mo. That sounds nice. So what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of these penny chip nonsense. I got Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. I'm saving it for when River turns 1, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. Dude, why, what? Hold on. Can't do that. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but can still pull a full tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bra guy. Are you guys sure you wanna? You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert pulls his old workhorse up for garbs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure my own luck. Giant biceps. But it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of pie golf in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was 3 days business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jean Shui Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, bar, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever have. And I lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die, and it's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert procures the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face, intently searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week. You got it. And I'll be there. This has been very relaxing and sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Cotton Can. We'll say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. Yeah, he just carries that. Why not?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Guys, we got dads. What? Seriously, Hugo and Damien didn't show up? I like how I forgot Hugo existed earlier, right? And commented on Damien. And then when it went to poker night, I remembered Hugo, forgot Damien existed. I can only keep 6 people in my brain at any given time. The 7th one will always forget. But no, I remembered Hugo when the poker thing started. I was like, oh, where's Hugo? He's the only one that's not here. Meanwhile... Alright, we're gonna go with Joseph. It's been a long day of climbing coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me, I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out, or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Cotton Can, hope you finally recovered from your brownie dude's coma, and I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. This game? Or you're talking about this game? Ooh, you know what? You bring up a valid point. No, we have only played the Craig route. So on YouTube, there is 2 streams of this. The prologue and Craig. That's it. So I don't really know anything. I know there's another reason why I chose Joseph, because I also look up achievements and everything, just to make sure. So we will be doing that, if that's what you're about to refer to, Mo. I have the thing behind the game. So, we're good. I just don't know what it entails, is what it is. All I know is what I need to do. Be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. That's nice. I think for a moment, I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted something me and Joseph time, maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck, my friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Just let me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna be chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential free food. Thank you, Amanda. You got 4 Dotto points today. Can't trade them in for a Daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a Daughter spider ring. Or some of those Daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. I love those frogs. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why is that the first thing I see? Literally the first thing I see. I want to say something, but that's crossing every line. And listen, I know I've crossed lines, but I'm trying not to right now. So we're not doing this. Okay, continuing on. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations of balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. Those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here, I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church's doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for that banner. Ernest made it. Sounds about right. I generally can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think. It's the one rights of their sloth. Concan, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help us? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the most empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew, she could really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. He must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. Jesus, the dad puns! No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in here somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Cotton Can. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking out a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Cotton Can. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Was he? Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. Got a hammer I could use to pry these off? Cotton Can, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails. Ho ho ho! 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 Okay. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. We have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment. I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back onto the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. We only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Let's fucking go. I'm able to turn the U into an A and L and an L. It's a little tight, but it works. How did I read that so quick and was like, I know exactly what it's referring to. Oh god. They knew exactly what they were doing. As soon as I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L, anal, I was able to turn U into anal, and then it's a little tight. Oh god. Oh god. Woo. Oh, and this is Joseph. Why am I saying oh god? Whoops. Whoops. Well, and that's true, I guess. Basket is calming presence, Joseph. Relax, crisis averted. Let's just hope that you don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man starts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. The Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What would I give to drop everything and start over? Are you alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos and give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he? Okay. Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get it set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. Sit up straight here. It sounded like he was just going to play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. I wouldn't have minded that. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other group's teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo throughout the crowd. Sounds about right. All right, sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. Hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. Toast to that one, buddy. I've had to go to a few dances. He begins playing Creep by Radiohead. But I am a creep. I am a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Sheep. Oh, goodness. She's running out the front door. She's running out. Run, 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 run. I can't like belt it out. That was bad. Sorry about that. Amanda slides up to me, Pete's on one hand and punch the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where it goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch some cringe every time Thom Yorke swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. Every time you guys see water, that's hydrate being used, okay? I'm switching you to it. I have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everyone Hurts by Rem. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Federico. Federico? He's in Latin. I didn't know you were taking Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin. Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fun. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes, how's the party jamming? It's, not? Oh, I'm sorry, fellas, just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? Play the booty bumpers, is what Jesus. I'm saving before I choose this choice. Listen, buddy, this is a church function. The songs you're playing seem they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. You should put on some top 40 stuff, lift everyone's spirits. When everyone's dancing and happy, that it makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a song that slaps the booty. And he's a minister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here. You want me to play Jesus Take the Wheel? That is the opposite of what I want you to do. Oh no. Oh. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with, Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling, it's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Joseph places his hands on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda is waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this cotton can. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to... I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out of the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. What do I have to... Oops, okay. The worm! I dropped to the floor and immediately regret it. I'm going to be feeling this for weeks. Wow, I'm definitely not as good as I was in college. After a full week but full body undulations, I get back to my feet. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but too much too fast, as you're covered in dirt now. I look around at all the semi-disgusted youths. Maybe this was the wrong move. Alright, cotton cans, turn up the heat. Since time running, man. Since I'm immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire of the running man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. God damn it. I have to choose all the wrong dance moves. Shopping cart. I push my shopping cart down the aisle, picking groceries as I go. Joseph follows my lead and starts making his way down the frozen food section. Checks expiration dates as he goes. God damn it, dude. Apparently I have to do a sprinkler. Worm. Circular. Pull out the classic. Hand behind head. Point finger out. I point it. Make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think this makes him feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. Must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you. We look around at the youths. They're getting into it. Oh, shoot. There's work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. The windmill. I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around. I'm sure this does not look appealing. That does look appealing. I look around to the youths. They're not appealed. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Attempt the twerk! Twerking is still a thing kids do, right? I gyrate my butt. Oh, this feels bad. This is really rough on my lower back. Some of the kids have their heads in their hands. One kid is filming me with his phone. My career in politics is over. Alright, maybe twerking wasn't the best choice. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempted unrehearsed backflip. I've seen plenty of people do backflips before. It can't be that hard, right? I bend my knees and throw my arms back. Joseph grabs me. Cotton Candy, don't you dare. I know I can land it. I'm not letting you break your neck in my church. We're not insured for that. The kids stand in odd silence. The miscalculation of my dance selections and the stumbling awkwardness of the bodily movements that followed will be stuff of legends. Buddy, I can't believe this. Usually I try to diffuse a situation like this with a self-deprecating joke, but I can tell we're way beyond that. If I don't do something big, Joseph, Amanda, and the entire youth center population of Maple Bay will never look at me the same way again. In silence, I shift my weight to one side, take a breath, and prepare to do an acrobatic step-up style sideways flip, which I plan to transition to a headspin of one of those other breakdancing moves the youth think are so cool. I always secretly believed I'd be really good at that kind of thing. I was wrong. In one motion, I tumble myself directly through a nearby drink table, and rolling to my feet, I continue to crash and break through the succession of other stacked tables in my path. The kids laugh in shock and point their fingers at smartphone cameras. It'd be great viral comedy goof, a $10,000 hit, if on the last table I didn't slip on the discarded punch ladle and smack into the punch bowl, chin first, breaking my neck and killing me instantly. I don't even time to think about my daughter in my final moments of consciousness. What waits for me beyond the veil? Maybe I'll never know. Maybe it is. This is it. Blackness. Panic at the Disco. Never attempt physical activity without stretching first. Well, we died, guys. Now it just removes them. Hold on a second. I don't think I ever got that ending. See, this is why I look up achievements, to make sure that I know what to do. All it said was choose all the wrong dance moves, and I was like, I got this. I know what to do. Start with the lawnmower. All right, let's rip start this baby. I'm starting lawnmower on the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like they were getting everyone's attention. All right, Cotton Candy, let's turn up the heat. Running Man, let's go. And we've already done this. Keep it up. I think they're coming around. The hammer slide. I tried to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get into it much. Good effort, buddy, but I think that pan flushed a little too long ago. They're not looking too lively yet. Oh, God. Sorry. So we start with the lawnmower. We got to make sure we do amazing. Running Man. The Cabbage Patch. You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around at the youths. I think they're liking agriculture. I think it's working. If we pull the right moves, the kids will join us in no time. The butter churn. What are you doing? Churning butter, obviously. That's basically the same thing as a Cabbage Patch. You gotta spice it up or we're gonna lose the kids for sure. Time for the big finish. Lift Joseph up to dancing style. I approach Joseph in the motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out in the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit this. I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could possibly have planned? So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out our easy tropical lifestyle, where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Apparently. So we can't actually do that. I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like that. Joseph throws out the lights. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung around across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing. The Margarita Zone, guys! Nice. There's no Pop-Tarts to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settled in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. We really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. What? I Pop-Tarted again? What did I Pop-Tart? What did I say? Take a sip of mine. Excuse me. This is a killer margarita. I would have followed this man. Do you think the dance is going to go okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while. Uh-oh. I'm sorry I'm making him upset. We gotta make sure he's happy. I'm not good with talking to people who are religious. I'm sorry. It's a real feel. Thankfully, no heels will get cut to my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to a makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? Oh, it said Pop Top? God damn it. It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody. And now, I host fundraising car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I didn't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my six-string while I wait for a shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once, but I think the closest I'm ever going to get back is the Margarita Zone. A short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like their problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you just have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on Pop-Top, yes, it is Pop-Top, okay, is your biggest concern, how can you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's, excuse me, I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do world jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning, to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. To spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops up out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. We almost made out! Damn it, dude. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room and find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I'm having a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? Drank too deeply from the well of life and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer, juice, and sherbet. Amanda slides down the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours to the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. We did it. We did it. Date complete. Look at that. We're cool, dude. We're cool.
That was a great.
Rank A. Let's go. Margarita Zone, 2 out of 3. Time to skip. Because we've done this before. No, we haven't. We actually haven't done this. After a bit of wandering, I found myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and not in judgment, I decided to stop in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community, and a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is the perfect place to do it. Also, I desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here is a good idea. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself out all over everyone. In fact, she is alone. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is it because of me? Am I a homewrecker? I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. Ew. Okay, this is maybe not the best idea. Hey, have fun with your new best friend, Joseph. He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two. Mary, I'm not... I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Cotton Can. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Unlike some other people in his life. So you're an expert on my marriage now? Doesn't take an expert to see you too miserable. Then what does that make you? You were miserable a long time before you started poking into our business, buddy boy. Don't come around thinking you're some paragon of empathy just because you've gotten involved where you weren't welcome. Mary takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. It's been a long day. Ice cream. Okay, we've seen this. She's crying. Let's do this. Do that. Strawberry. The other one. Yeah, just talking. Da, 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 da. Gossipy one. Like, we've already done this. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, we've already seen that. I remember that one.
Welcome.
So, cool.
You've got dads.
We got dads again, guys. Buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Whoever invited me over for dinner. I know it's kind of faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known this guy for years. I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Maybe please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free. I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that that's a sweat of relief. Sure. I don't think we've done this. Doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoid spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Why no? Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of wine in hand. Cotton Can, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm generally unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it. But still, if you were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it. But the difference is that Robert actually did it. True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. So when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Cotton Can. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Cotton Can, didn't know you'd be tagging along. Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. Holy shit, this place is a mess. It's like my room. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up while guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. Oh. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like ossobuco. I don't know what that is. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, was the dog fighting that thing real or was he kidding? I don't know. What's ossobuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have ossobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks in the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here. Also don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. It looks like meat, maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The meaty medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. He's frickin' Gordon Ramsay, but in leather jacket. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked in a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on the booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I waited for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con into a game of poker in the back room of speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kinda don't care. That's amazing. It really is, to be honest. I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. The salsabuco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for some dessert. I made lemonberry savarine. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig, I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more osabuco than my body could handle and then really ensuring a later food coma was the generous serving of whatever savarine was, Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's osabuco involved. Cool. Food. I need food. I'm hungry.
You've got dads.
I'm actually pretty hungry. Man, this game is a lot shorter than I thought it was per date. I feel like when we dated Craig, like, it lasted a hell of a long time. Joseph, it seems like it's pretty short. I will eventually, y'all. It'll be fine. What they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might have not time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Hell yeah. Let's go fuck Joseph. Don't worry, guys. We'll be fine. Craig is a long one? Gotcha. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him, but it's not weird. And it not be weird, right? You good, Mo. Right? The computer pings as a message flies in my inbox. It's Joseph. Hey, Con-Can, we should hang out. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? Like, actually, hang out. No menu label, no popular therapy sessions with DJs, no kids, just you, me, and open ocean. We're all preset. How are we gonna get on the open, you might ask? Good question. Oh, gosh. I don't know why it's blocking this. Joseph owns a yacht? If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What? Did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? Not a dog, that's for sure. Your words kept deep, Pops. Deep, real deep. If there's one thing in the world that's better than a dog, is this yacht dog. You and your yacht dog. There's a bond forged through the child's sea. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's invited me onto his yacht. Yachted? Wait, what? Yachid. Yacht? I think it's yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. See? Yacht. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad! Don't stay out too late, or you can't go out to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but I ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner framed in the bay. I'm gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little bit out of place. Hey, Cotton Can. Joseph, where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name of the side of the boat. Yes, the St. Peter, huh? Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we can cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Cotton Can, stop thinking about his hands! Excuse me. Your thoughts, you're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht, he's married, it's fine. We're totally gonna get a hand job. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat. Man, we went straight to anal, apparently. Joseph slowly takes the boat out. Ringing the big steel bell with the extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. We just sat on his captain's seat as he took his boat out and was ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis. So many innuendos, I love it. Shoving off, boat launching, man and boat launching as one. Well, you can definitely tell that this is the climax, right? The St. Peter navigates out on the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seemed a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where you wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. Alright, we're having all the sex there. Can do. Dramatically pull off my shirt, my dad bod illuminated in the reflection of Maple Bay rippling water. I'm strong. Not bad. We might have to tag Team Neptune together. I'm suddenly worried that I haven't applied a strong enough SPF sunscreen. Might get a sunburn. I put my shirt back on. For a while, we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out in the open water. Plus, we can see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often, you know. Family, wife, saving souls. So many souls. I could barely hold them all. I watched Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all, and from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts. Hey. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins. Joseph, there are dolphins. So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. True. Come on, everybody, do the whale dance. Anyway, sorry. It's good. It's a good bit. It's a good bit from that ASDF movie. It's a good one. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Oh shit. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I'd like to think that I'm pretty cool. All right, Joseph. It's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. Hail it to the ocean. I've had lobster! Lobster's delicious. You tell him, Cotton Can. And here we are. Cotton Can, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in the wide open space. I'm on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. But Mary said to be at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know. Suddenly I hear a sputter come from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay, I could just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I check my phone. I don't have service either. We're fucked!
Oh.
And we gotta fuck. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see if we can figure it out. Joseph directs me to the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Exactly.
MacGyver, that radio.
Duck. Piece of gum. Perfect. Condom. Okay, cool, perfect. Oops. Paperclip. Am I supposed to actually be doing something? Fuck it! We're just gonna... Oops. Yay! We did it! Let's go. Hey, it works, kinda. I did it, guys! The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello, hello, can anyone hear me? Tries a few other channels, nobody responds. There might be a little fallout. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? I keep a couple of emergency bottles below deck. Want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio somewhere? Sure, we got wine. Oh shit, pants! Oh god, he's naked. Let's see, wine. It's got to be around here somewhere. Shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Next, if there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on the shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's a crosses again. Boy, he knows his crosses. Really cool design, though. I take a look at everything else on the shelf. Photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right there. Mary still has her patent and stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling. And wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I took a look at everything else on the shelf. Books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute, is this? Well. Now the hot body show. She was on the other hot body foot. I took a look at everything on the shelf. Cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures here. Fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. It's a sturdy cabinet. Okay, flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we need these. But the chief concern right now is wine intake. Hey, wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rogue, huh? Come to daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. Yeah. High class wood panels on everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Side tip. Ah, here are some wine glasses. They're perfect vessels for the Twilight Roog. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. The bed. Oh, a California King. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy, less swanky. The floor. There's some clothes strewn on the floor of the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. So probably lives in it. Head back to Joseph. I bring the wine glass and glasses up to the deck and find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Cotton can, wine. Good to see you two, just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4? 5 on a good day. Pour me. Power pour. Whoa. Yeah. We click our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of, am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine. Taking in the ocean air, the sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. So many whales! You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Cotton Can. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled out in front of a tomb. I think we could save it. Do you like your mysterious hot-bodied? It's a real rewarding series, Cotton Can. Look, you have fun with your word jumbles. I will enjoy the well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial of sex books. Detective novels. Sexy detective books featuring a hard-boiled gumshoe who can be held down by the law, or by love, or by the mystery of the Spanish lover. You read them too. The author really hit her stride around book 17. This view, though. I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. God damn, Joseph, this wine, so good. God damn! Hey, we learned about that from Catherine Full Body, right? Poor Cotton Can. Can't even get with Joseph. I'm going to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Cotton Can. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're all in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone. Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we could arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us.
Oh.
As youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Ha, amen. Flown off the deck. Damn. Damn. Damn, King Cheese. Alright. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face. Cotton Can, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do? Home wreck, yeah. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. I now could focus on myself, and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling to someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it Wales? I mean you. Oh, I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in, come in. Is anyone there? No. This is the most inept Coast Guard of all time, dude. Over. We're stranded out on the open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are you coordinates? Oh. I like how the Coast Guard's like listening in on this. Like, oh, shit, they're gonna kiss. Oh shit, they're gonna kiss. Cotton Can, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you are leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We are not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon can you guys get here to give us a tow? Over. Well, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out. Wait! Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they left. We stare at each other for a second. Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. Alright. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, and I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Let's have time to kill a cotton can. We better get started. We fucking all night long. Oh yeah, we're fucking all night long. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. I mean, it probably does. I don't know, though. I have no idea. Oh man, I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, and an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully, his hair and his must and his lips still a little red. I think this is what we was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone. Finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way light falls across Joseph's face. Or are he still holding me tight, even in his sleep? I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he barely opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine.
Yeah.
The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to Bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off of the yacht, and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales. Yeah. Shh, you're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is all right. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon a closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, I just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. We did it, guys! We dated Joseph and had sex. No whales. We did it. Dude, I hardly got any dad points. I'm so sad. Margarita Zone. Alright, and then I can pretty much skip this ending. She's gonna be going. Sorry, sweets, the feds. The life crime's gonna catch up to you, try to send in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government. You can take me alive, I got another thing coming. I'm kidding, you're right, I have a little surprise for you. Kitchen. We've already seen this. Got the DVD. I'm just making sure that... Hey, everyone's here, we've done it. Some mac and cheese, ice cream, we've already seen this. Yada yada. First mac and cheese. Mary's here. Oh shit, Mary's here. Excuse me. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna. Come on, Cotton Can, you can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Come on.
Hey. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went as well as I could have expected it to. Cotton Can! Brian, you made it! Ha! Don't pass up good Mac. What do you think of the party? Not bad. Just not bad. Yep.
Hey,
So yeah, we've already done this before.
bro.
Hugo, we've already seen it. Amanda, Roberts, Matt. There we go. The sun's setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so great to see you again. Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So I guess our things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Joseph sighs. We talked for a long time, and there was some yelling and some crying, but ultimately, there was reconciliation. I'm sorry, Cotton Can. I have to make this work with Mary. Oh, I know I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm really sorry you got caught up in all this. I've just felt so alone lately. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here. You've come to mean so much to me, and I'll never forget all of those beautiful moments we shared together. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helped me realize that I still love my wife very much. Damn, we're so bad at sex that Joseph denied us. Fuck. Oh, that's great. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you were hoping for something different. But this is where my life is, and I need you to do right by my family. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand. We'll always have Margarita Zone. Joseph stands up. Take care, Cotton Can. You too, Joseph. Joseph walks off. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I'd done things differently? I walk her to the half-melted remnants of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Hey, thanks for the party. Really didn't have to. Rough for her hair. Anything for my panda? Amanda looks down at her shoes and sighs. What's wrong? Amanda takes a deep breath. I'm scared, Dad. How am I going to make it through college if I can barely scrape by in high school? I don't know how to do all adult stuff. My whole future's riding on this. Aren't you at least a little excited? It's your dream school. No, I'm too worried to be excited. I'm not ready for this. I'm worried that you aren't either. Hey, kiddo, it's going to be all right. No matter how far we are away from each other, you're always going to be my daughter. We've been through a lot together. This is just the next challenge, and I'll always be a phone call away. You're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. Yeah, I guess. This isn't... Are you mad at me? No, I'm not mad, but it seems like she's trying to put this delicately. I just feel like I didn't get a chance to be independent, you know? I love you, Dad, but I need space to be my own person. I didn't really get to do that growing up. I'm glad we're so close, but you can't be my best friend all the time, and I can't be yours. Oh, maybe me going away will be good for the both of us. Set up some boundaries. I don't know what to say. Don't get me wrong, I love you, but I do wish things had been different. I guess I have a lot to think about, huh? I guess. Amanda hops up. Her friends invited me out for ice cream, so I'm gonna head out. She kissed me on the top of the head. See you later, Pops. I love you. Wow, I got the world's okayest dad randomly, too. I don't know how I just did that, but I guess we did. Sure, why not? Wow, Amanda really dropped a bomb on me there. It's hard to process this all, and I thought I was being the best parent I could, but apparently there's still a lot to learn. I look up and wave bye to the party goers as they leave. I sigh. Might as well start cleaning now. I grab a trash bag and start picking up half-eaten cake and orphan bottles. The mac and cheese has developed an unpleasant skin on top. Really is just me out here, isn't it? I'm all alone. I try to remember what Alex told me all those years ago. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Did I fuck up? I feel like I fucked up. Damn, dude. I can't believe I fucked up. Yeah, that was a shitty ending. How did I fuck up? I've got 2 of them done. Is that just what happens? Well, we're not done yet with Dream Daddy right now, but I just want to know, did I do something wrong? That just seemed really meh. Oh, you can't get Joseph. Okay. Gotcha. Well, who's ready to get mentally scarred?
Dad.
All right, we're gonna do this real quick.
Build that dad.
So I don't know what this entails. All I know is I need to do this for an achievement.
Name that dad. Be that dad.
Oh, did I do something wrong? I might have done something wrong. Hold on. Hold on. I might have done something wrong. I have to make a very specific character.
Build that dad.
So think tank bod. Head. Need to do the oval head. Hair is balding hair. Eyes are wide eyes. Nose is the Roman nose. The mouth is the cheese mouth. Brows are the wizard brows. Glasses were this. Did I just spell the name wrong or something?
Name that dad.
J-M-Y-U-T-T. Shit, I can't do it.
Name that dad.
Hold on. I actually can't do it yet. Fuck. Okay. There's an extra thing I have to do, and I can't do it yet. So just know that that is something we have to do later. So that means I actually know who we have to date next. Got 5 more people to date, though. We did it. Cool. That was quick. Okay, so in order to do what I was trying to do, I have to date Robert, too. I thought I only had to date Joseph. So, yeah, we need to date Le Robert boy, which we'll do next time we play this game. And don't worry, it's not going to take like almost a year or something for us to play it. I'll do this, I'll play this again very soon. So we'll go through all of them. But yeah, so that went well. That went well. It's still, how do I say this, right? This game is interesting. It's definitely not for me. I mean, it's still interesting. It's still definitely interesting. So, yeah. It's definitely interesting. But I like the innuendos, though. I really like the innuendos and, like, kind of the writing. The writing is still really good. But I'm definitely not the target audience here. What up, Serge? How's it going? How's it going? Well, we're gonna switch games here. So let's do that. Quit out of there. So yeah, we're gonna switch games here. Switch some stuff around.